Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all, what's up with Benzino? Like, why does it seem like he just goes out of his way to be disrespectful to his daughter? I mean, that's just what it seems like to me, and I'm really starting to believe what people used to say about him being envious of her career because her career is bigger than his ever was. Like, I don't even think a lot of people even knew who Benzino was until he became a cast member on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I think it was. But one of those Love and Hip Hops, a lot of people didn't even know who Benzino was until Love and Hip Hop. And my generation of people, we remember Benzino, from little stuff, the Source magazine, but he's more known for the beef that he had with Eminem. And even y'all, which that was about what, 20 or whatever years ago, and here he is recently. Like, I just made a video maybe like a month or so ago where he was talking about he wants to battle Eminem because he felt like lyrically he can go against him now, or some stupid, something stupid like that he said. And it's just like, dude, if it took you 20 years to build yourself up lyrically to go against this man, just give it up. Now, Eminem just recently, maybe like a week or so ago, didn't I just hear something about a diss that Eminem did? Well, I think he was talking about a few people, but I think he also mentioned Benzino, or he mentioned Coi Leray, or you know what I'm saying, something in a diss. But I think it was still directed at Benzino. So if it took you 20 years to lyrically build yourself up, and about a month or two ago you were adamant about wanting to beef with this man because you feel like you can finally beat him lyrically, and he done threw a diss out there. Like I said, was it like a week ago or something like that? It was very recent. Eminem threw a diss out there, and Benzino, I don't hear you jumping out there to use what you done gained lyrically in 20 years or however long you said. That's just crazy, y'all. But he just has this thing going on. And like I said, y'all, I really do believe what people say now. Because at first I kind of didn't want to believe that he was jealous of his daughter's success. But the way that he act, I mean, the way that he treats her, it's just like, and I don't blame her at all for disowning him, because you doing all of that, you don't deserve to be in my life. Like, seriously, y'all, like the stuff that he says about her, the disrespect that he throws her way to be, her father. Like, seriously, your dad is doing all, like your biggest op is your father. Her biggest op ain't other rap females out here or whoever else out here. Her biggest op is her father. Ain't nobody trying to carry her more than her father is. Like, and every time he has something to say about her, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just disrespectful, or it's just something that he didn't need to say, because everybody, I think people been looking at Benzino's side eye for a long time. Even before Coi Leray came onto the scene, a lot of people, like I said, been looking at Benzino's side eye anyway. Now your daughter comes on the scene, and her career is way bigger than what yours was, and now you're obviously, like, it's clear as Stevie Wonder can see that he's obviously jealous of her. He's obviously jealous of her, and it's just sad, and I almost feel bad for her. I think at one point Coy was trying to be cordial with him and was trying to have a relationship with him, but it always seems like he's the one. He'll come out and say something just off the wall, just disrespecting his girl, like this not even his daughter. So like I said, I don't blame her for disrespecting him, y'all. I mean for disowning him. So this article is today, y'all. But before I get to this article, this all stems from he's such an idiot. He said something. Let me go over here to the neighborhood talk real quick because he said something that was off the wall about the R. Kelly thing. So let me play this real quick, y'all.
About the R. Kelly situation and said that she doesn't want to have anything to do with me no more because of the R. Kelly thing. And I'm saying, but then, right? 4 months ago, she's on the Matt Hoffa show, and Matt Hoffa, which I thought, was a kind of crazy question, But hey, she's like she said, she's grown. You know what I'm saying? She's of age. I don't think they're grown sometimes, but anyways, all right, all right. But he asked her, hey, when did you lose your virginity? She said 14. And now first, right? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying, right? So I'm like, so here you are condemning me for saying what I'm saying, which is grown folks conversation, which I never mentioned you, which really you shouldn't even really involve yourself because this was the conversation that I'm having. But since you did involve yourself, is what you do, all right? How can you say that when you just said that you lost your virginity at 14? So is the guy that you lost your virginity at 14 with, is he a pedophile? She made a comment about the R. Kelly situation and said that she.
Yeah, now to answer that question right there, yeah, I feel that if you're 14 years old and if the person that you lost your virginity to, if he was an adult, then yeah, he's still a pedophile, regardless of whatever way you look at it. He's still a pedophile. A grown man with a 14-year-old, yeah, he's still a pedophile. So is there anything else? I don't know if there's anything else that he's saying. Okay, so that's just showing, I mean, her what he was saying when that her interview that she just did on Math Hoffa. But I I don't know. I want to say well, I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing. And I don't know. I'm going to need to read this article because I do remember. As a matter of fact, I made a video not long. Well, like I said, y'all, what I said about a month ago, maybe over a month ago or something like that. I made a video about Benzino. The video was more on what I was just saying about him talking about he want to beef with Eminem because, after 20 years, he feel like he can beat him now. So I think in that video, I think I may have mentioned what him defending R. Kelly. I believe if I even heard it, then I don't know. I feel like I heard it, and then I feel like I didn't. So before I read this article, y'all, this right here is from where this from Media Takeout. Let me go over here because now this article this is from today June 4th. But back a month ago, she pretty much disowned her dad over the comments that he made defending R. Kelly. So okay, so I'm gonna read this first, y'all. And then he came back with what he came back with, and it's just all crazy and it's sad, y'all. So this is from May 1st. Coi Leray don't associate me with Benzino. Denounce his father's R. Kelly comments. Okay, Coi Leray is publicly distancing herself from her dad, Benzino, for the umpteenth time. Her latest mutiny comes after a rally to free R. Kelly from prison. Benzino recently pledged his allegiance to Kelly while he was on the We in Miami podcast, calling for the incarcerated singer to get a second chance because, in his words, one of Kelly's victims was only a couple of years below the legal limit and he had consent from the young woman's parents. He sound like a fool. He probably need to be in there with R. Kelly. He sound like an idiot. Okay, so all right, y'all, and I'll come back and play this. So on with the article, the ex-Pied Piper of R&B recently had his 20-year sex crime conviction and sentence upheld in court. So Benzino's not getting his wish, but his controversial commentary had Coy feeling guilty by association. She cleared her name by posting on X, I want everybody to know I want nothing to do with anything my father has going on. Coy also revealed she hadn't spoken to him in more than a year and has no respect for showing how Benzino's been moving lately. Her first big hit, 2021's No More Parties, blasted Benzino for being a letdown as her parent. Any hope of them reconciling over R. Kelly jams is officially out of the window. And yeah, just like I said, y'all, I would, I would have to be done with him because Benzino was doing too much. But let me hear this, y'all, because I don't think I heard him. I think I heard it being talked about when he defended R. Kelly, but I never actually went and looked for it and actually heard him say what he said what he said. So let me play this, y'all, real quick.
Do you think we should give R. Kelly a second chance?
Everybody deserves a second chance. But I know that Elvis, a lot of them were 14, 15. I know Nick with young girls, to keep it 100, right? I'm not into that. Again, the legal age is 16 years old. So does that make it right if it does it? Yes or no? To everybody on the table. Does that make it right?
Not.
If it's legal, does it make it right if it dates a 16-year-old?
Makes it very wrong. I don't
Ladies?
agree.
No, it's gross.
All right. So, but it's legal in America.
Right.
So why the is R. Kelly doing all this time? Because you know why? Because they're 14 and 30, 2 years younger. But you don't think that the ones that you don't think that the people who cleared it for 16 years old didn't know that they're with 13 and 14s too.
Right.
Like, even to make a age that young to be the law, you already know they're going under that.
Right.
I'm not condoning Nick with little girls. It's sick.
Right.
All right. It's sick. It's sick.
I agree.
But I don't think R. Kelly should rot in jail for 30 years
Right.
either.
And I still be riding to R. Kelly. I don't like.
Listen,
I
man.
ain't playing my.
Okay, so that's enough of that, y'all. He sounds like an idiot, y'all. He sounds like an idiot. He a stone cold Bama for real. To even think of you talking about 13 and 14-year-olds, that's wild. Like I said, I didn't hear that. I didn't care to hear it. I thought when it was a topic, when this was going around, when this first started going around back a month or so ago, like I said, I heard about it scrolling around on social media and then the blogs and all of that. But I didn't look at the video. I just, just from what I heard about it, and like I said, Benzino irritates me anyway. So I'm just not just going to just go click on a Benzino video or a clip to hear him talking about anything because every time I hear, most of the time when I hear him talking about something, he sounds like a Bama, like in this clip right here. He sounds like a total Bama. There's no way to justify or make it seem right about a grown adult having sexual relations or even the thought of having sexual relations with a 13, 14-year old. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you a stone cold Bama for that. Like, I really don't like this dude. Like, I really don't like him. I really don't like him. He just talks stupid every time I don't like him. So anyway, y'all, so now going back over here to media takeout. So we see that Coi Leray. Now Coi Leray. Well, hold on. We are okay. So yeah, we looked at that. Now Coi Leray said what she said about her father, and I'm gonna stop calling him her father because at this point she disowned this man. So they just Benzino and Coi Leray, associates or whatever. I guess because they not even friends. They not anything. They're not anything. But Coy, Benzino, like y'all see on the screen, Benzino responds to Coi Leray for being upset at him for defending R. Kelly. Like who wouldn't feel a way about him saying what he said? The only people that would not feel any type of way about what Benzino said about, and him defending R. Kelly are people who think like him. They don't see a big deal in what he was saying at all. So for anybody to agree with Benzino or think that, people just kind of just taking it out of proportion and all of that, so it just, like I said, those people who think like that are just as sick as in the head as Benzino and R. Kelly or, the rest of the pedophiles. So anyway, y'all, so let's read what this dummy what he had to say about Coy cutting him off. So it says Benzino has responded to his daughter, Coi Leray, cutting him off after he defended R. Kelly. He appeared on a famous and wealthy podcast where he brought up the fact that Coi lost her virginity at 14. She made a comment about the R. Kelly situation and said that she doesn't want to have anything to do with me because of the R. Kelly thing. But then 4 months ago, she was on Math Hoffa show. He asked her, "Hey, when did you lose your virginity?" She said 14. He said, "I didn't know." So I'm like, here you are condemning me for saying what I'm saying, which is a grown folks conversation, which I never mentioned you, and you really shouldn't even involve yourself because this was a conversation that I'm having. But since you did involve yourself, which is what you do, how can you say that when you just said that you lost your virginity at 14? So is the guy that you lost your virginity at 14 with? Oh, hold on. He making me read this stupid. Hold up. I'm buzzed too, y'all. Hold on. So is the guy that you lost your virginity at 14 with, is he a pedophile? Zeno has previously shared that he did not think Kelly deserved to be locked up for 30 years because 14 is not that far away from the legal age of consent. Benzino did say that men sleeping with little girls was sick, but that he felt 30 years was over the top. Coy responded by saying she wants nothing to do with her father. Yeah, I don't blame her at this point. At this point, like I said, some things are just done deals. Some relationships are worth some relationships are worth going a little hard for, giving it a try, trying to make things right, and this, that, and the other. But at this point, I'm feeling coy because I kind of feel like, just like I said in the beginning of this video, y'all. That's the only way, the only thing that I see about it, because he keep on, talking silly about this girl. Like, he keeps on saying stuff about this girl, and I think at one point she was trying to have a relationship with him and was trying to be cordial with him, and then he came out and said something stupid, and you know what I'm saying. So now here we are, and now she wants nothing to do with this man that's supposed to be her father. Like, I find, like, that's so sad to me, y'all. That's so sad to me because, like I said, I couldn't imagine having that type of relationship with my dad. If I was coy at this point, I think I would be on the same tip that she on, because I wouldn't, at this point, I would disown him. I would disown him because he already talking crazy. Him defending R. Kelly. Just like I said, some people just need to just be quiet and just not just say anything at all. Because when you open up your mouth and you say stuff, shit pours out, and you're sounding like an idiot. Talking about, I mean, come on, defending somebody like R. Kelly, defending. I mean, yeah, granted, now I kind of get what he was saying about uh some of the parents condoning it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. They were still a child. It doesn't matter. And R. Kelly did more than just being a pedophile. He did more than just being a pedophile. So he's not just locked up just for being a pedophile. There were, quite a few women that were of age. So he's also serving time for that. He's just not serving time for being a pedophile, but for you to say, 30 years, is too much. Hold up, but how did he say right here where he say he did not think Kelly deserved to be locked up for 30 years because 14 is not that far away from the legal age of consent. Y'all, I'm done, y'all. I'm done, y'all. I can see why yeah, I can see why her relationship is the way that it is with him, because I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to do it either, Coy. I wouldn't be. You don't need him right now anyway. I mean, he's still your dad and all of that. But if he doesn't want to be your dad, don't force him to, and disown him just like you did. Because at some point, it just is what it is. So I ain't mad at Coy at all. I feel her because I think I would have been on the same level as her as far as with him, y'all. So just like I said, I could see why she's just completely done with him, And I am too, y'all. So thank y'all for watching this video. I'm out.